Yeah, FLIRT. And they're off. Pursuing pace, very slow to begin. Steady Eddie and Crossland going for the early advantage, and Trog Prince into third, and Keys Discount is in fourth, and Call Me Vivian is next. Bushwick Bruiser saving ground around that turn. California Flirt over to the two path. Back to Courteous is second to last, and Pursuing Pace is trailing the field now, some 17 off that lead. It is Steady Eddie showing the way a length and a half from Crossland, second by 3. Frog Prince is in third. Keys Discount follows closely on the outside there from 4. And they're followed by Call Me Vivian, who's in fifth position, in California Flirt, and Bushwick Bruiser next, and Courteous, and Pursuing Pace, a lot to do, tries to move from the back of the pack, some 13 off that leader, who's Steady Eddie. Steady Eddie leading the way, 3/4 of a length from Crossland in second. Frog Prince is 3 to make up now from third, and Keys Discount still alongside in fourth. California Flirt, Pursuing Pace on the outside, now within 7 of the lead and beginning to move forward. Call Me Vivian, Bushwick Bruiser, Courteous last to the outside. Far turn run. Steady Eddie the one to catch. Steady Eddie from Crossland second. Keys Discount. Pursuing Pace on the outside. Hustle along there from fourth. Pursuing Pace, who broke last, out coming to join the leaders while 3 wide. They're at the top of the stretch now, and also going into action is Courteous on the extreme outside. Pink Cap, and they're into the stretch. Pursuing Pace. Keys Discount out of the inside. They're shoulder to shoulder for the final furlong, kicking away from Steady Eddie and Crossland. Pursuing Pace, Keys Discount, very game of the inside. Pursuing Pace just there. Pursuing Pace just in front. Pursuing Pace to win it from Keys Discount, length and a half at the end. California Flirt, then Crossland and Courteous. And they're off. Crown Count Cristo, Jonas round on Kern, and BRAWNDO flashing up on the inside. BRAWNDO now to take the lead. BRAWNDO just in front from Crown Count Cristo, and moving third is Ridge Point, followed by Jonas round on Kern, and Jackie A in the back, 6 to close in. BRAWNDO is the pacemaker with Ridge Point, the second on the outside, and Crown Count Cristo, Jonas round on Kern. Perch there in fourth out of the clear, and just 3 from the speed, and trailing the field is Jackie A. Into the far turn run, a Ridge Point on the outside, putting heat on BRAWNDO. BRAWNDO and Ridge Point going head-to-head. Jonas round on Kern. Crown Count Cristo fourth on the inside. Other 5 lengths back, and Jackie A to the quarter pole. Top of the stretch. Ridge Point from BRAWNDO. Ridge Point the neck in front from BRAWNDO as they turn in. Jonas round on Kern. Crown Count Cristo. Jackie A is widest of them all in the back of the pack. Into the stretch, and it's Ridge Point pouring on now. Getting away from BRAWNDO. Jonas round on Kern running gamely and charging hard now. Trying to take that second spot, but it's Ridge Point and Daniel Centeno. Ridge Point too clear. Ridge Point, Jonas round on Kern. One more try to the inside. Ridge Point wins 3/4 of a length through Jonas round on Kern. BRAWNDO is third, and Crown Count Cristo.
we started adding protocols, the first thing we knew we wanted to do was to add veterinarians watching training. We really had to look at all of the opportunities that we had to impact horse safety. Controlling medication and training, which had never been done. Investing in cutting-edge diagnostic techniques. Decreasing the amount of medication that was in the horse on race day. Right now it's training, but we're checking horses that are racing on Saturday. Thank you. You're all right, sweetie. I feel like we are changing things for the better.
Right now, it's basically just being present. We do examine various horses in the days leading up to it. Race day, it's every horse. We're watching the horses, how they warm up. Now they've got weight on their back. We're on different surface. We're still following the horses. All the horses look good during their warm-up, sound ready to run.
I truly feel like we are moving the sport forward. The horses are better for it. We've really changed to focus on putting horses at the center and being the most important part of the equation.
Mucha Mosquina. Second finish, they're off. Polished Gal has early speed. Also there, too, is a Bath Antenna. So the inside Claire's Darling has come to the lead now. And here's Claire's Darling just in front ahead from Bath Antennas. Mucha Mosquito the outside, a perfect direction on the inside of that one. And Polished Gal, Brooke Sharp is back in fifth. Olive Cat saving ground in sixth. And behind the couch to the outside as they round that far turn run. Mondita and Jenny Highway trailing the field. Bath Antennas in front. Bath Antennas in front from Claire's Darling. Lead 3/4 of a length in perfect direction right there, close third. It's other 4 lengths to Mucha Mosquina, and behind the couch trying to roll on now from in between horses. They're into the stretch with 1/4 of a mile left to go. Bath Antennas, Claire's Darling down to the inside. Mucha Mosquina right there pitching in from third and angling just to the outside now. Mucha Mosquina third and trying to run down Bath Antennas. Bath Antennas, Mucha Mosquina up on the outside now. Mucha Mosquina, Bath Antennas trying to dig down for the final 16th of a mile. Mucha Mosquina's come to grab the lead to Bath Antennas. Mucha Mosquina, Bath Antennas. It's going to be a scramble there for third with Jenny Highway closing on the far outside of Claire's Darling. And they're off. Sick Pack Sarah with that sharp speed right to the front. Our True Sensation. A Detier's Gold on the chase. Eloquent Lady down to the inside moves along on the second flight. Ranchar Stay Out is in the back. Only 5 off the speed of Sick Pack Sarah, the favorite. Our True Sensation moves just second now. From Detier's Gold is racing in third. Then Stay Out. Eloquent Lady dropped back to second to last position. And Ranchar trailing the field. Into the far turn. Sick Pack Sarah from Our True Sensation. A length and change. Detier's Gold on the move and looking good now. Another 3 lengths back, and Stay Out is next, and that's another 5 lengths back. Ranchar, Eloquent Lady, they race to the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile to go. Sick Pack Sarah turns in. Sick Pack Sarah, Detier's Gold tackles from the outside. Detier's Gold, Sick Pack Sarah trying to digging down to the inside. And here's Detier's Gold grabbing the lead right there. Just about a furlong left to go. And Stay Out has moved into third. It's Detier's Gold and Kevin Gomez in front from Sick Pack Sarah. Third, Stay Out. Detier's Gold. Scores 2.5 from Sick Pack Sarah. Stay Out third. Ranchar fourth.
We're absolutely blessed to have the ability to work with animals for our day-to-day job, but the blessing means that we also have a big responsibility, and that responsibility is that when a horse has finished its racing career, to make sure that we give it every opportunity to have a second career.
Horses on the racetrack, they typically race from 2 to 3 years old up to 6 to 8 years old, and they have a long career in life after that. Thoroughbred aftercare is taking care of horses after their life on the racetrack.
Making sure that we are being good stewards of the animal. We have a generation coming up that's more aware of our world, of our climate, of our animals that we use, everything that's really given us humanity and integrity about who we are and what we're doing on this planet.
There are the actual aftercares themselves, and they are farms that will rehome and rehouse the animals when they come off the track. And then there are other organisations such as the TAA, which is the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance, that actually accredits the aftercares to make sure they are doing exactly what we want them to do.
We focus on organizations that can rehabilitate, retrain, retire, rehome new horses, and find a new purpose for them for after their racing and breeding.
Any animal that's willing to let you ride it or use it for work, we owe that animal everything we can do to make sure that trust is repaid.
And they're off. Power back, and there goes Borgo by the Sea. Borgo by the Sea, power back. St. Marco is right there with early foot 2. Bryce Canyon settles in down to the inside, and Benny Havens on the outside as they move around the turn. Celtic Treasure is followed by John G, who's about 6 lengths off that early pace around the turn. Toe Carolyn Kiss is next, and Amended is now saving ground around the turn. Call Me Plucky back of the pack, and Fermat trailing the field. Fermat last now some 18 off that pace. A race now down the backstretch, and it's Borgo by the Sea. Borgo by the Sea in front from St. Marco, the lead a length, and Power Back rating along in third position as Benny Havens is a close fourth, only 4.5 or 5 from the lead. Bryce Canyon's on the inside there of Benny Havens. It's another 2 lengths back. John G is followed outside by Celtic Treasure, and then the Grey Toe Carolyn Kiss. And then Call Me Plucky third to last at this point and amended. And Fermat still trailing the field, heading into the far turn run. They still have to catch Borgo by the Sea. Borgo by the Sea from St. Marco, the lead almost 2 lengths with Power Back right there. And Benny Havens is in fourth. Bryce Canyon down to the inside, sneaking through. Tired St. Marco. And on the inside there is Bryce Canyon, who's moved to fourth. Picture changing at the top of the stretch where Power Back takes a narrow lead from Borgo by the Sea. Benny Havens looming up on the far outside. And a driven Bryce Canyon trying to stay there from fourth. Power Back. Benny Havens on the outside. Benny Havens outside. Down to the inside. Power Back. They're right together with a furlong left to go. Power Back has the edge though. Power Back 3/4 of a length from Benny Havens, who's trying hard and still willing on the outside. Power Back's got it. Karamanos does it. A double for Karamanos. Power Back. Benny Havens. Call Me Plucky. And then it was Fermat from last with amended in that picture for fifth.
The Maryland Jockey Club's Canter for a Cause event was held here on October 10th at the legendary Pimlico Racecourse. Approximately 300 riders came along with their horses to walk, trot, and canter along the great track as many of past Preakness winners. Best of all proceeds went to the Thoroughbred Aftercare Alliance.
It's been a great day. It's been exciting. We've had a lot of costumes, a lot of great kids out there. We've had every horse in every size. We've had minis to Shetlands to an Irish bred, so it's been really fun.
People have traveled quite a bit of ways to come here for this event. What kind of exposure does this give for the Aftercare Alliance?
Well, we've had a lot of thoroughbreds out here today, which is the point of the whole event, is to support the thoroughbreds and to support Aftercare and to show that these horses are versatile, that anyone can ride them. It's really great when a racetrack or a company such as First Racing and Maryland Jockey Club stands up for Aftercare and really puts on an event where we can show and showcase the Aftercare and the opportunities for horses after racing.
Stacey, we are so thankful for you and all the hard work that you and your crew have done to put on such a wonderful event.
You're welcome. We're happy to be here. And look, it takes a village. There's 81 accredited organizations across the country this is supporting, so it's awesome.
And Joe Mike Jim. And they're off. Prepare for takeoff. Out first, Jackie the Joker and Sensong with some early speed in between horses too. And Joe Mike Jim is there on the outside and also showing speed in between horses there And now Sensun up to try to grab the lead from Prepare for Takeoff. So Prepare for Takeoff sends Sensun and Joe Mike Jim, 3 of them in a line. On the outside is Peachy Iwichi racing fourth right off the 3 leaders as they head on for the far turn run. Jackie the Joker is settled in, just a couple of lengths in the front as well. Another 5 lengths back, and it is Jerusalema and Miss Chamita trailing the field. Into the far turn run, a 3-way skirmish. Sensun between, Prepare for Takeoff on the inside. Joe Mike Jim on the far outside. 3 of them still right across the track. Jackie the Joker sitting a good trip. So too Peachy Weechy racing 5th on the outside. Still 3 leaders midpoint on the turn. Jerusalema is next, and Miss Chamita trailing the field. They race to the top of the stretch now. 3 of them and doing battle throughout. Prepare for Takeoff. Sensun, Joe Mike Jim on the outside. Peachy Weechy tries to move on toward the center of the track. Just in behind him is Jackie the Joker, electing to stay down to the inside. Out of the center of the track is Jerusalema. Wide open race. Prepare for Takeoff. Stubborn. Prepare for Takeoff. Peachy Weechy on the outside levels off now. It's Prepare for Takeoff. Prepare for Takeoff. Gritty performance. Prepare for Takeoff. Peachy Weechy. Then Jerusalema. Then Joe Mike Jim and Sensun. In a gate. And they're off. Gastown Babe wasting no time, right to the early lead. Taken back there is Pie Killer. The outside, Glosity is now moving forward. Here's Pie Killer taken back 3rd position, and BATYAH traveling in 4th next, and is a Bourbon Wildcat on the inside. Followed by I Am Blushing and Irie Empress trailing the field as they move into the turn. Gastown Babe up front. Gastown Babe is tugging, leads about a length and a half from Glosity just 2nd and Pie Killer in 3rd. BATYAH traveling in 4th position, 4 lengths on the pace. Bourbon Wildcat is next, and I Am Blushing, and Irie Empress in the back of the pack. It's Gastown Babe leading the way a half length in front, trying to slow it down. Gastown Babe is that leader. Gastown Babe by a neck from Glosity on the outside, the 2nd spot, and then it is Pie Killer is racing in 3rd position. BATYAH is in 4th, and Bourbon Wildcat 5th. I Am Blushing still has 7 lengths to make up as they head past the half-mile pole. Irie Empress is still in the back of the pack, not much change. It is Gastown Babe up top from Glosity. Gastown Babe, half-length lead from Glosity 2nd, and inside is Pie Killer in 3rd position. BATYAH now ridden along for a little more from 4th. The outside is I'm Blushing, trying to get going, still has 6 lengths to make up. Gastown Babe still leads. Bourbon Wildcat on the inside has 6 to make up now, and trailing the field is Irie Empress. Top of the stretch, they make the turn in. Gastown Babe. Gastown Babe with another gear. Gastown Babe just in front outside Pie Killer. Pie Killer, Gastown Babe is hanging in there. Gastown Babe very gritty with 1/8 of a mile left to go. Pie Killer there on the outside. Pie Killer, Gastown Babe. BATYAH racing in 3rd, and Pie Killer finally gets by. Gastown Babe. BATYAH was 3rd, and 4th was Bourbon Wildcat. The 9 Blushing. Cage Pixie moving in. All set. And they're off. Cubby's Girl Policewoman has early speed, and Mejoramiga, 3 of them in the early firing line, and Busy is racing in 4th. Glide and Cage Pixie are next. They're 5 from the front, and Manitoulin Island outkicked his capture of the fire. Mejoramiga now the speed. Mejoramiga is in front from Policewoman, lead 3/4 of a length with Kobe's Girl in 3rd, and Busy down inside. They're racing in 4th. Cage Pixie underway out widest of them all into the turn, followed by Glide. Another 2 lengths back, Manitoulin Island, and next is Capture the Fire, still trailing the field. Into the far turn run, and Mejoramiga, Policewoman down to the inside, and right there too is Kobe's Girl, 3 in a line. Cage Pixie right off them, 4 deep to the top of the lane, then back to Glide. They're at the top of the stretch now. Make the turn for home with Kobe's Girl. Kobe's Girl to an narrow lead. Policewoman, Mejoramiga battles along in between horses. Cage Pixie out of the center of the track, and Kobe's Girl's got kick with a final furlong, a length in front. Cage Pixie trying to bridge the gap now. Cage Pixie on the outside. Kobe's Girl fending off Cage Pixie. Kobe's Girl, Cage Pixie, Cage Pixie, and Kobe's Girl. It's a picture of the line. Photo Cage Pixie and Kobe's Girl. Then Mejoramiga, Policewoman. And a little bit late run from Manitoulin Island.